Hello, good afternoon everyone. And of course, Malta has always expected more from the European Union and from UNHCR. And I think that more can actually be done. I believe that there is no magic wand to stop migratory flows. And the sooner we admit this home truth, the better. No politician has a magic wand. So instead of stopping migratory flows that no one, no individual, no small or large country can do, we should talk about managing the migratory flows, especially when the flows affect certain individual frontier countries, such as Malta, in a particularly burdensome way. That the only way you can manage migratory flows effectively is to introduce a distribution system which would fairly allocate the responsibility of hosting migrants in case that certain frontier countries are overburdened.
And indeed, there is one instrument in which that exists, which is the Temporary Protection Directive, that was never applied.
I tried to apply it.
But shows that exists into the European legislators' mind.
Indeed.
What we have been, because we have no illusions about the difficulties, what we have been trying to stress is, independently of that mechanism at the global level being probably difficult to adopt, Malta needs to be taken as a case that cannot be similar to other biggest countries. In Malta, we really need to talk of a European responsibility, not a Maltese responsibility, because of the dimension and the social capacity. And you are in the front line. So if a country like Italy has problems, and those problems need to be taken into account, in the case of Malta, there is no way without a common European responsibility that Malta can do it alone. And I was yesterday with the armed forces, and they did an exercise, and I'm extremely grateful and appreciative of the work they are doing. But indeed, we come to a situation in which Europe needs to assume that responsibility. There has been some relocations, as you know, but very small. We come to this situation in which the Americans are taking more by resettlement that we do than the other European countries.
It's nothing for Europe to be proud of.
It's not something Europe can. So I believe that these will be understood. There is now a special moment because of the Syrian question. And we have seen countries like Germany and Sweden assume very positive positions. So I think that there is a chance with the Syria crisis, especially if it goes tougher and tougher, to make Europe understand that a European mechanism is necessary. Exactly. So I'm hopeful. Good. But I know that this will not be easy. And in between, I think it's clear that the Malta situation is a special case that cannot be. Malta is not Poland. If you look at the east now, Poland's capacity, the dimension. It's even Italy. But you are really in the very front line, and with a very small area of population.